Good morning. It is Monday, August 6th, day 125. First order of the day is to climb this mountain, which I did. There are gnats out here whenever the winds aren't blowing. And for breakfast I had some vanilla sugar wafer cookies and some dried peaches, washed it down with water, and one Tylenol. So it's sunny already, clear skies. A little cool this morning, but it's gonna warm up. Not supposed to rain all day. Hoping to feel good and move out. All right, box turtle heading north. Well, I'm obviously the first one on the trail since I'm taking out all the spider webs. I wonder how they do that. How do they get across from one branch of the trail to another one on the other side? Do they shoot it across like Spider-Man, or I doubt it. Do they let the wind blow them across? Probably not. Can't rely on that. I'm thinking somehow they start one up top, and they drop down and crawl across and pull it up the other side, but it can't stick to anything. Then they attach it to the other side. Now they have a tightrope they can walk across and do whatever they want from. That's probably the hardest part, is that one right there. Anyhow, I think my favorite high school subject was biology, which I took my sophomore year. And my favorite teacher in high school, she didn't teach me biology. She taught me my freshman year earth science, and I still remember a lot from that class. Like how can you tell shale from slate? Well, you just breathe on it. If it smells earthy, it's shale. The weather in Toledo is the weather Chicago had yesterday. And on and on like that. She was always prepared for the classes, and I was a decent student my freshman year in that class. And I had her again my junior year for electricity and electronics, and I was an okay student at that point. As far as electronics went, we had there were vacuum tubes, with the collector and the emitters and the gates and the grids and all that. That was the forerunner of the transistor. But my senior year, she taught me, or tried to teach me, physics. I was not a very good student then. I later on became a good student, probably after I got married. And I took physics in college, and I got A's there. Because I did the things I was supposed to do in high school. I read the book, I did the homework, and I studied for the test. I remember after 4 tests one time, I had a 98 average and didn't have to take the final. So I did a complete turnaround. Anyhow, this teacher of mine was a nun named Sister Louis de Montfort. I understand that her name has been changed to something else. I don't know what, and I don't know if she's even around anymore. But if she's not, she's probably up in heaven teaching physics there, giving those guys a hard time. I didn't give her much satisfaction, because a teacher gets satisfaction from her students doing well, and it's pretty frustrating for them when the student doesn't do well, I'm sure. So that was my favorite teacher in high school. Thank you, Sister Louis de Montfort. Another episode of Conversations with Myself. Well, this weather's really nice today. Yeah, but it's still hard climbing up and down these hills. I'm all sweaty. Well, nothing in life that's worthwhile is easy. Why don't you tell that to your grandkids? I probably will. Well, whatever. I prefer easy. Well, up ahead here, there's a view. It's about 2/10 of a mile. This was a pretty steep climb. I don't know if you've noticed, I have, that mileage-wise, they only give you credit for miles horizontally. So if you're climbing a mountain, you're going horizontal and vertical, and you're actually walking the hypotenuse of that triangle. You don't get credit for that. You only get credit for the base, the part you walk horizontally. So you're going a lot farther than you get credit for. So. All right, I'm gonna have a hopefully lunch with a view up here. Okay, I came out into a road and I saw a sign that said they had snacks down here, and I walked down here. I knew it closed at 4 and I had about 6 minutes to get here, and I just made it. So this is the back porch. Here's the prices. And here's the name of the people. And here's some of the things I bought. A whoopie pie. So I'll probably be eating supper right here. Boxed out. More woods and more stone walls. Normally one kind of squirrel dominates an area, and up till now I've been seeing gray squirrels, a lot of them. But just recently, past few days, it's changed to little red squirrels. I think we called them red jimmies. All right, I'll get back on the trail somewhere. There's a white blaze somewhere around here. I have to go find it. Okay, I just climbed up this mountain. There's my view back there. I have 2.3 miles to go, so I'll climb down this hill, climb up the next mountain, and down part way to where I want to get tonight. And they have water there, so I'll cool off. The wind's starting to blow. That feels good. So definitely want to rinse off, and I got to keep going to work off that whoopie pie. Okay, this is the end of day 125, August 6th, Monday. Sun is setting over there. I made it 17 miles today. Got a nice location to camp in. The breeze is blowing, it's gonna feel cool. Should be a good night. Got my bear bag, my new rope right there. After I finish these almonds and that ginger ale there, I'm gonna brush my teeth and hang that bag. Go make some water down by the spring there. It's about 2/10 of a mile down the hill. And I'll wash up there and come up here and roll my legs out with my 11-inch twisted sister here. Helps to get the lactic acid out of my muscles and my legs every night. Works pretty good. I do it every night. And days are getting shorter, so I get to sleep in a little bit more. The birds don't wake up as soon. But I think tomorrow's going to be another good day, so looking forward to it. Box turtle out.